Welcome to my weekly Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today's video is all about paper crafting. I'm here to share how easy it is to make a 3D project. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial, and I would love to see you shop with me. Check this unique box out. So it's a lidded box. But one of the really cool things is that I used the fancy graceful glass 6x6 vellum. So what I did was I colored it with my alcohol markers, and then I adhered it to a white piece of cardstock. This is Whisper White Thick. I used Tombow glue, put it on the back, sort of smeared it, and then put the vellum down on it, and made this really cool stained glass box. And then if you wanted to see how to do this one, this is from this stained glass Thinlit here. And what I did was, well, actually check back on Wednesday's video, the one before this, and you can see how I made that. Anyway, I've been playing around with these products, and this is what I came up with for today's share. Also, I'm having a class, so I'm trying to promote the class. It's a super fun class. All right, so for this one, this is the same vellum, and it is, I've used Pool Party, Dark and Light, Mint Macaron, Dark and Light, and then this, the little bits here are Bermuda Bay. So this is a 4x6 piece of cardstock, and also this is a 8x6 piece of cardstock. So this is bottom and this is the top. And I'll show you how to make it. So for this, the top, of course, we're going to use a shim. And I have said before, if you ever wanted to know how to make that shim, go to Connie Stewart's simplysimplestamping.com and Google or look up box maker shim. So I'm going to use the shim, butt the top up and score at 1 on all 4 sides. I'm going to remove the box maker shim, bring out the base for the box, and score at 2 on all 4 sides. So in order to get this really cool scallop, what I'm going to do is put my designer series paper, or this is vellum, in on number 1 on my envelope punch board. And then I'm going to punch on all 4 sides. And I'm going to speed this up because this shakes my camera and everything. So I'm just going to speed it up when I'm editing. So I'm going to punch at 1 on all 4 sides. Then I'm going to flip it and punch again. Okay? All right. Again, I'm going to fold and burnish those score lines, and then we'll do some cutting. All right, so what I want to do is put the majority of the bulk from the tabs on these 2 sides. So I'm going to cut up on the right side of that little score. This is on the, oh, sorry, this is the right side of this score bump. The other one was the left. I'm not very good with my left and my right. So this is left. The left side of that score bump. And then I'm wedging out. This is on the right side of the score bump. Okay, so when we put this together, I'm going to put adhesive on the close to the score line and then the free edge. Okay, for this one, we're going to cut up, and then what I'm going to remove that little bump. So I'm making a little square. So you can see what I'm doing here. Straight up, and then just I'm kind of making a tab. I just found this, if I didn't punch correctly, I would have noticed that, right? Like when, okay. So if I had left that piece, normal and then go to put this together, you see what's happening here? That it's not quite exact. There's a little messy hangover. It's like it's been drinking too much. So I'm gonna cut that off and that off to make a tab so that I don't need to run into any of those situations where it's going to be a little awkward. Like, you know, the walk of shame. All right, so now I'm going to wedge those guys out just because they're just because it's different doesn't mean that we don't have to wedge, because now it really will close properly and have no issues. Okay. Enough goofing around here. Adhesive of choice on the tabs. And then all you want to do is match up those two sides. See? Perfect. And I mean, that is a cute looking little box. So cute. All right, moment of truth. Ta-da! Oh, it fits perfectly. Oh, love it. Okay. One piece de resistance. Now, when I was goofing around this to make cards, oh, that's what inspired this color. So I am going to use Tombow glue for this. So yeah, I've been making, doing a class here and making a whole bunch of samples, and I wanted to feature this stamp set and die because it's so cool. And now, so I don't know if I've ever said this to you, but my sister Pauline, who lives in Calgary, she is a stained glass artist. So she does it on her part-time. She's very good at what she does, and honestly, she would go ape poop for this little weenie box. I can put like little truffles. This could be her a gift card for Christmas, or her birthday's in November. She would love this. So I'm super happy that I was able to create something using this stained glass motif on a Friday. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye! Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.